Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. It's a nice nightcap. Once again, it's nearly all lathe work. I haven't spent a great deal of time in the workshop this week because honestly it's been absolutely freezing up here. I eventually got down to the bottom of the problems I had with this ER40 collet chuck I've been making. I'll put a little video together showing you what I found. It was quite interesting actually. What I did find out about it, I've learned quite a lot now about the big L00 taper lock type chuck fastening. Anyway, that's going to be in a later video. What is in tonight's video, I remove a broken stud. I drill it out in a lathe. It worked out quite well actually. It doesn't always happen, but the stud came out very well. And then we couldn't get a stud, and it's a left hand threaded special bolt. So I spent a bit of time making a left hand threaded bolt. I often make left-hand threads, but this time I actually needed to, so that works out quite well. I'll show a bit of that. Today I was going to do this week's draw. This week's draw was for that lovely wooden Imperial drill index. Unfortunately Deb's been tied up at work, so I'll have to do it. Right, so in here there's over 1,000 names now. Not looking, not that it makes any difference, I'll pick one out. Right, that one. The name is Kim Poultry. There you go, Kim. All you need to do is email me your address and I'll post that up here. I'm going to do another giveaway this week. In this week's giveaway prize is going to be the 3 sets of calipers. I got it last week's car boot sale. I'll bring the camera in and show you a close up of them. These are the calipers for this week's giveaway. As I said, the ordinary calipers, outside calipers and some inside calipers. There's a little bit of surface rust on them, but they're all decent English makes. I think they're all more than right. A little bit of Scotch-Brite and some light oil. These will clean up nicely and they'll basically last forever. If you want a chance of winning these, all you've got to do is send me an email with your name on. 2-part name, first and second name ideally. I don't want to end up with a bucket full of Johns or a bucket full of Bills. So if you send us your name, that's my email address up there somewhere. Your name will go into a bucket and it'll be either drawn out by me or one of my friends or my wife or Emmy. If your name's drawn out, I'll post this prize off anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. And as usual, if you don't win, your name remains in the bucket until it is drawn or whatever happens. I also do a little bit of machining on some copper. I make a copper washer for a steam joint on the wagon. Copper strange stuff to machine. I'll show you how I did it. I made a simple jig just to machine a washer. I put a bit of that on. I spent a full day yesterday with Richard working on the steam wagon. We've actually got the engine up and running all back together now. Just the cab to go on and one or two, well, quite a few bits and pieces to do. I'll be putting another video up probably later on through the week just showing the steam wagon. I've already done 2 or 3 videos on the steam wagon, assembly work, workshop work. They seem to work quite well. The alignments are a little bit choice sometimes, but nothing ridiculous. And I have put a warning on just so people don't become offended. But like somebody says, children hear far worse at school. That's not the point. I don't like swearing on my channel. Full stop. I went to a car boot sale this afternoon, bought 1 or 2 bits and pieces. Full packet of tungstens, red ones and grey ones, welding tungstens, which I use quite a lot. And also a thread repair kit, 12.5mm thread repair kit, which is very handy. I have got a one, but the tap's starting to become blunt in mine now, so that'll replace that. I'll get a close up of those a little bit later on. This is the first of this week's car boot sale items. As you can see, there's a full packet of 2.4mm welding electrodes. Are they 2.4s? Yep, 2.4s. Red ones and grey ones for welding steel and for welding aluminium. The next item is a thread repair kit, 12 by 1.5. It's got the drill in, a nice short drill. That's handy because often you can't get in. the drill, the tap, the inserting tool, and of course the thread repair inserts. I have got this kit, but the tap and the kit I've got starting to wear now. It's done a lot of work. This one's nice and sharp. I paid £5 for that, and I paid £1 for those, and those are £3-4 each normally for decent ones. It's a simple enough little job here. I'm going to make that copper washer the same size as that one, make the hole bigger, then turn the outside diameter down a little bit. Copper is very strange stuff to machine. It's very chewy and tough. You need really sharp tools. This is where this 4-jaw chuck should prove quite handy. It's good for gripping tube as well because it spreads the load out a lot better than a 3-jaw chuck. Quite a thick washer. Right, so that should be running fairly true. We'll bore the centre out. Just going to measure it first and zero the vernier. Just get a. It's actually oval. .28mm should do with zero there. We'll take a reading on the washer. Here's a reading of -6, -4.6. You can see the washer's -5. So basically we want 5mm taken out of there. Right, I touched it off there. I set a 0 on the cross slide. Right, that's a 1mm cut, that'll take 2mm out of it. It's cutting quite nicely, but there's a brand new tip that's in here. Take another mil. Really soft, this copper. That's the idea of using it for a washer, to seal so it crunches up. Right, we're still 1mm undersize. We'll take a 1/2mm cut. Going to use the tool to take away the rag off the inside like that. Right, that's pretty well blob on. Right, that's the easy bit done. Now for the outside. I'm just going to make a little jig to hold the washer while I machine it. It'll only take minutes. This is where I can't grip a hexie. I reckon you can't grip a hexy bowl head in a 4-door self-centering chuck, well that's not doing too bad, is it? It's not going to be 100% accurate, but for what I'm doing here, it's certainly running near enough at this end to do what I want it to do. I could change that out and put a 3-door chuck on it. This looks better. Right, the back of that tool's pushed it square. Right, that's running fairly true now. Fairly true to not exactly an engineering phrase. Neither's near enough. And I think it is basically near enough. I've got an approximation of the original washer. It's about 44mm. Which means we need, you know, it's not much. We need 1.5mm off that. Nice sharp cutter. Speed things up a little bit. Better. Now carefully touch it off. Which is there. 0, 1.5mm. I'll just take it nice and steady. There's a 0.5mm. That's taking 1mm off the diameter. This washer actually fits into a recess on the steam regulator on Richard's wagon, so it's quite important. Half a mil now. Very, very teary stuff, copper. Not easy to machine at all. Right, that's down to size. One thing I never thought about, somebody commented saying that it was nice to see us using a file left-handed in the lathe. But basically I'm left-handed, that's the reason I do it. And obviously using the file left-handed is a lot safer than using the file right-handed in the lathe. Right. Very simple little job, simple little jig. The jig could have been better, but it's done what I had to do. If I had a lot of those to do, I would make a much better jig. Anyway, it's done the job. This one's polishing now, and then the Probably put it in the fire overnight and soften it.